Goes up. Just repeating for those people that may not know, Len Beasley, Brent Stanley, Nathan Stanley, Troy Phillips not riding. We've got a heap of riding changes in this first race. 7 Truce d'Etoile as John Scourse, 8 Apprentice Ryan Wiggins, 11 Lawrence Clan Adrian Late. But we've got heaps of riding changes in the rest of the races. We'll check those for you after this race. Now waiting on Smooth Sound to move in. The line is just about set here. Smooth Sound is the one out. 1630 metres the journey. In their honour, Wagon Express settles down. Now Truce d'Etoile goes up. Smooth Sound is in, so they're boxed. Ready to run in the first? No, there's Smooth Sound pulling away. Just waiting on Smooth Sound. Light rain falling here. Not all that heavy though. Now it looks as though still waiting on Smooth Sound, who's not quite in. Runaway Bishop in their honour stands up. Lawrence Clan. Now they're just about set. Now they're in the line. They're racing. Highland Toss was slowly away. Runaway Bishop is showing speed soon after the start, followed then by Wagon Express, Lawrence Clan. Don't Shoot Me's up on the outside, and Mama's Boy driving up along the inside. Now there's Truce d'Etoile burning around the field and will go to the lead. And the rider easing Runaway Bishop back to second. Oh, he's in a bit of trouble there by the looks of things, the rider on Runaway Bishop. But in the meantime, Truce d'Etoile is throwing the head around as the leader, about a length and a half in front of Runaway Bishop. Oh, now this is a full start. Yeah, this is a full start. I thought there was something funny going on. We have a full start. Okay, so the day has started off on not too good of a leg, you may say. Okay, folks, take it back and I'll call you back as soon as we have all the details about the first race.
All right, Tony. Gee, that is an unusual way to start the day at the gallops, that is. And one or two of these riders are having trouble pulling these up, and it's Roy McKay trying to get a grip on Runaway Bishop, who's keen to go. All right. I think one or two riders probably after about... It took a while, I think, for it to register with some of them that it was a false start. They'd probably gone 150 metres before they started to pull them up. Maybe a siren has sounded. I know some tracks have a siren that goes off if it is a false start. But looking at that, that actually didn't look like a bad start to me. I know that one of them slow out of the gates. What's that, number 9, Highland Toss, was tardy out of the barriers. And there might have been one or two others that missed the kick, but that can happen in any race. But anyway, I'm not sure what's happened. Quite possibly a siren has gone off accidentally, and you can see some of these leaders are starting to pull up their mounts after about the first, or maybe they've gone 200 metres. Anyway, if we go back to live pictures, you'll see that 6 Runaway Bishop has completed the course. He's gone the full lap there. So they're going to have to take all of these horses back to the start. The vet's going to be very busy. He'll have to have a close inspection of each of these runners before deciding whether they should be past fit to run or not. That's Roy McCabe there, and Runaway Bishop, who thinks he's finished. He thinks he's done his job. He's done one lap of the 1,600 metre course. But who knows, he might be going around again. Anyway, we'll...
After race 1 here at Bulli.
Thanks, Rod. You're certainly right. The connections of that horse have been, well, more than patient. Fancy 48 starts, and that was its first win today. I don't know if I could persevere for that long. Now, Canberra, those 3 late scratchings, 6, 7 and 8. Runaway Bishop, Truce d'Etoile and Apprentice, all scratched from the first event following the false start.
Take 2 of the Qantas Spirit of Australia maiden handicap, 6, 7, 8 late scratchings. Light is on. Starter holding them. Oh, something out wide is giving a bit of trouble, I think. That light's off and the starter's down. Well, he's looking round towards the back of the stalls. $16.30 metres the journey here. Now it's pretty hard to see from this angle what the problem is over there, but something towards the centre of the line is... Now here's another one being backed out now.
Now Voodoo Bubbles being brought up. 1100 metres, race number 2. Third.
And Mama's Boy went back to the tail of the field when they hit the ground. Ridden hard, Lawrence Clan looking for the lead. Don't Shoot Me is prominent, so too is Princess Joanna not too far away. Wagon Express a break behind those, Covertane followed by Smooth Sound. Then in their honour further back in the field, Strathroy followed by Mama's Boy. And dropping out to the tail was Highland Toss. Down the back they race in the first. Inside the 1200, Princess Joanna has gone to the lead now. Princess Joanna leads, running second. Wagon Express followed by Lawrence Clan third. A half a length fourth on the outside. Don't Shoot Me, followed by Covertane. Down on the inside next as they race towards that next turn was Smooth Sound. Further back then in their honour, followed by Mama's Boy, a long break Strathroy, and about 3 or 4 Highland Tosses last of all as they leave the back and race down the side. And a clear-cut leader now, Princess Joanna. She's broken away about 4 or 5 in front of Wagon Express. In third place, Don't Shoot Me, followed by Lawrence Clan. Smooth Sound is running on, and further back behind those, Covertane. A break as they race towards the turn in their honour, followed then by Mama's Boy. Strathroy and Highland Toss were the last pair. Up towards the turn, 500 metres to go, and Princess Joanna making every post to win it. Coming back to the field though, only about 3 in front of Don't Shoot Me, gaining ground. Then Smooth Sound followed by Covertane. Further back behind those in the field, Lawrence Clan, and the next one behind those, Highland Toss right down the outside. Then in their honour as they race in with about 300 metres to go, and Don't Shoot Me has raced to the lead, but here's Smooth Sound coming quickly on the outside. Battling away was Lawrence Clan and Princess Joanna, but Don't Shoot Me is battling back in front, but taken on again by Smooth Sound. It's Don't Shoot Me and Smooth Sound. They reach the line very close. Maybe Smooth Sound narrowly over Don't Shoot Me, but it's very close though. Further back then Lawrence Clan, followed by In Their Honour, Covertane. Princess Joanna weakened. Further back Strathroy, followed then by Highland Toss, Mama's Boy and Wagon Express. And the 3 late scratchings, 6 Runaway Bishop, 7 Truce to Twirl and 8 Apprentice. Stand by for the result. A good finish in the opening race. We had number 12 as the winner. Smooth Sound getting up. Number 12, Smooth Sound, Alan Abrahams, beating number 4, Don't Shoot Me, Larry Mortel. And 11 is third, Lawrence Clan, written by Adrian Late. So the numbers on the first are official. 12, 4, 11. Smooth Sound, Don't Shoot Me, Lawrence Clan. Fourth was number 10, In Their Honour. And fifth goes to number 5, Princess Joanna. Now the time for the race, 1:40.74. 1:40.74. The sectional 38.52. 38.52. So the numbers on the first, 12, 4 and 11, and we'll have more in just a moment.
All right, Tony, thanks. Took a little bit of time to get them underway.
There, but the rider may just about get record time in time. Now Sand about to move along with Love's Halo. And it's a very, very open betting race indeed. Kenny's Coin and Rustikov record time stands up noon time. Zorro's Lad. Now started looking down the line here. Couple of attendants lending a hand. Just waiting on that light. Sand stands up. It's having its second start. Still no red light though. There's the light, they're set. They're racing. Now Sand was slowly away as a clear last when they hit the ground, and record time. Burnt out of the gates and led, followed by Kenny's Coin and Zorro's Lad as prominent. Not too far away, Hartnell's Hustle, followed then by Kung Fu. In behind those, Glider, followed then by Love's Halo, and further back in the field, Dream Out Loud. Rustikov getting back along the inside. Further back then,
Missing at Trisha's Cove. First out was Sunset Feeling, Star Razar, Star Man away quite smartly. And over on the outside, there's a couple of them working up. Lady Tippity is another. Our Flying Amy is back fourth last. In front of it, Sofu, Francie Bassine, Trisha's Cove, Penny Pincher. And last of all, his favourite Symphony. Lady Tippity takes over at the 1,000. Going to second is Smart Symbol, a length away. Third, Miss Sashidi, another length, Star Razar. Running fifth then comes Star Man. One further back was Besta Nicky, Sunset Feeling. On the outside, 3 deep, Bassine at the 800. 1.5 then to Export Magic and Penny Pincher. Then Sofu, Francie. On the inside of those was Flying Amy. And well back, Trisha's Cove. And last of all, some 3 lengths away is favourite Symphony. At the 600, the leader, Lady Tippity, a half length in front of Smart Symbol, Star Razar. And there's one Basine going forward out deep, followed by Miss Sheedy, Sunset Feeling, Penny Pincher. Then Bester Nicky, Sofu, Francie. Flying Amy starting to get a wriggle on, but would need to, followed by Starman dropping off, then Export Magic as they corner. It's Lady Tippity narrowly in front here of Basine, Star Razar, the widest runner there, Penny Pincher. A length and a half, Sunset Feeling, Flying Amy back nearer the inside, and then comes Sofu, Francie, but Lady Tippity slipped away at the 150. Miss Sheedy, Bester Nicky getting up on the inside, followed then by Penny Pincher, but it's Lady Tippity in front, and Lady Tippity wins by a half length to Bester Nicky. I think Miss Sheedy third from Sofu, Francie, Penny Pincher, Basine and Star Razar in a line. Then Flying Amy, Sunset Feeling, followed by Starman, Smart Symbol, Trisha's Cove, Wellbeck, Export Magic, and Favourite Symphony was last all the way. For Lady Tippity, Dean Larson. Bester Nicky will be second. And
2 and 6, Zorro's Lad, ridden by Greg Farrer for John Morrissey, a Danehill colt having his first start, $6.
Ignitable moving around in the gates. The light is on. Gates open. That was a good level start, and Zoffany Flyer got away well. Jungle is prominent. Kenny Tycoon, Hey Harry all vying for the lead. Sure I Will goes up along the inside, followed by Inner Circle. Back behind those, Windy Dawn, Angry Arthur, followed further back in the field, Tillamook. Saki's back on the inside, followed by Magic Necklace. And last of all was Overpass as they settle down and race towards that first turn, and Kenny Tycoon has raced away. Kenny Tycoon a big leader, about 3 or 4 in front. Hey Harry second, Inner Circle third. Zoffany Flyer fourth down on the inside, then Windy Dawn followed by Jungle. A further break, Ignitable, Sure I Will on the inside. A break of about a length and a half, then Saki. Up on the outside as they race down the side, Angry Arthur followed by Magic Necklace. Well back as Tillamook and Overpasses last of all as they race up towards the turn, and Kenny Tycoon a big leader giving chases. Hey Harry followed by Inner Circle, Windy Dawn on the outside. Down on the inside, Zoffany Flyer, Saki's gaining ground. Further back behind those, Jungle, Ignitable followed by Sure I Will. Well back behind those, Angry Arthur followed by Magic Necklace very wide, and Tillamook down on the inside. Well in the straight with about 350 metres to go. Kenny Tycoon is the leader, taken on by Hey Harry. Into the clear, Inner Circle's running on. Down the outside, Saki, and the next one behind those, Windy Dawn and Jungle. They're spread across the track, Windy Dawn, but out wide, Saki. Saki on the outside fence has swamped them, race to the lead, and Saki races away. Saki first, Jungle second, third Windy Dawn, followed by Overpass. In behind those, Tillamook, then Inner Circle, then Ignitable, followed by Kenny Tycoon, Hey Harry, Angry Arthur well back. Further back behind those, then Zoffany Flyer, Magic Necklace, and the last one was Sure I Will. Oh, big win here, first up from a spell, Saki. Number 3, Saki down the outside fence. Number 3, Saki, ridden by Darren Jackson for trainer Mick Smith of Queanbeyan. Saki by Revocious out of Murasaki is raced by B. Hogan, M&D Brown, J. Marr, W. Higgins, C. Merritt, B, D and M. Clark, and D. McRedmond in partnership.
All right, Tony, thanks for that. Jungle second, ridden by Brad Stewart, and 7 third, Windy Dawn, ridden by Kevin Sweeney. 3-1-7 across the line on the third. Now we're moving on to stall for the fourth event, where they're about to start calling them in. Robbins Furniture is the favourite. The full call, Blazing Stake 23, Robbins Furniture.
He stands up well. They're boxed and ready, race for Canberra. Royal Runner, Irish Letter, the lights on. They're off. Irish Letter was slowly away, and We Stroll didn't jump all that well. Ridden hard, Temporal down on the insiders, looking for the lead, taken on by Fuel. And up on the outside, looking for the lead, was Baywatch Babe. A good race for the lead here. Now there's Irish Letter driving right up along the inside. And soon after, Irish Letter takes over, easing back to second, Baywatch Babe. About 2.5 behind those, Fuel, followed by Temporal Select Edition. Then Blue Wings down on the inside, Shelby County, followed by Pearl Door. Frank Star well back towards the turn, followed then by Royal Runner. We Stroll is back third last, followed by Loves a Stubby, and down on the inside, Intrepid Step, but around the turn, Irish Letter well clear, went down towards the centre of the track. It's Irish Letter well clear of Baywatch Babe down towards the inside. Further back behind those, Temporal, followed by Fuel, then Frank Star and Pearl Door, well back behind those, Royal Runner. But as they race inside the 200, on the outside fence, it's Irish Letter well clear. Irish Letter clear as they get towards the line. Fuel is running on, but Irish Letter is a mile too good. Irish letter beat Temporal Fuel is third, followed then by Pearl d'Or Frank Star. Select Edition back behind those Royal Runner, followed by...
Field moves towards the back straight, and they're just about set for race 4. Thanks to the stewards for holding.
One. They will go helter-skelter, I'd imagine, here. Switch and Go stands up. Kidlet Calamber. The light is on and away they go. Oh, slowly away Maringo Bay, and Prince of Sports missed the jump, and McVean got away well, and Brockenhurst is showing speed. Sir Avalanche getting up along the inside, not too far away Potashan. Then Chosen Warrior, Switch and Go. Goerl followed by Red and Black. In behind those in the field, Kidlet followed by Prince of Sports, who's a mile back, followed by Calamber, and Maringo Bay is hopelessly tailed off as they race up towards the turn, and McVean leads, followed by Sir Avalanche, the stablemate second. In behind those down on the inside, Chosen Warrior, Potashan going around them 3 wide. Getting a run between horses, Brockenhurst, followed then by Kidlet back in the field with Goerl, and Red and Black are sticking towards the inside. In the straight with about 350 metres to go out, very wide McVean. In the yellow colours, the leader Potashan running on, and Chosen Warrior bursting through in the centre, Goerl, and Red and Black are still there down on the inside. There's many chances. It's a Chosen Warrior. Chosen Warrior reached the lead near the line, and Chosen Warrior in a boil over. Chosen Warrior beat Goerl. Now Red and Black third, followed by Potashan. Then Kidlet further back to Prince of Sports. Then Sir Avalanche, followed then by McVean. Switch and Go, Brockenhurst, and Calamber was last, and just crossing the line now was Maringo Bay.
Kay Gooch, the winning rider. Chosen Warrior, $72 and $14.20. 2 Goerl, Brad Stewart, $2.38. Red and Black, Jamie Whitney, $2.20. I can't believe that Prince of Sports was slow out of the barriers. He's missed the kick noticeably today and found himself a long way back. He's a horse who would normally have led those easily, and he was 7th or 8th in the run, Prince of Sports. I don't know what happened to him at the start. Heathrow Airport in England on a 24-hour flight to Melbourne, Australia. This year's Singapore Derby winner All the Way and Evil Empire will arrive in Melbourne on Tuesday afternoon and will remain in quarantine at Sandown for the next fortnight. Godolphin's other contender this spring, Lightning Arrow, is expected to fly in on October the 10th. So the
Storm drawn down towards the inside. The light is on. They steady. They're off. Mystic Storm got away well. Greg didn't jump all that well out wide, and driving through, Smart Verdict is looking for the lead, and Harmony Girl is prominent. In behind those, Jewel Tiara side swipe out wide. Then Trade Winds down on the inside, followed by Stanmark and Show Doll. They're racing in a clump as they race down towards the 600 metre mark. In between those, High Typhoon gaining ground, followed by Tolina. Then Charlie Horse, who's well back in the field with Dillis, followed by our Midnight Star, and Gregan is along last as they race down. They've got about 650 metres to go. A good race for the lead. It's a line of 3. Mystic Storm, Smart Verdict, and Sideswiped on the outside. In behind those, Jewel Tiara, followed in the middle there by Harmony Girl, and Trade Winds getting up along the inside. Further back to Show Doll, High Typhoon and Dillis. Well back was Stanmark, followed by Charlie Horse, who's sticking to the inside with our Midnight Star. In the straight, they've got about 350 metres to go, and Smart Verdict on the outside moved up to Mystic Storm. They're clear of Harmony Girl, followed further back to Jewel Tiara, and the next one was Stanmark. Here's a great 2-horse war. Smart Verdict on the outside and Mystic Storm. Smart Verdict reached the lead near the line, flashing home late Torlina, but Smart Verdict will hold on. Smart Verdict first. A good go for the Miners. We had Mystic Storm and Torlina out wide with Stanmark, who flashed up. Then Dillis, followed by Jewel Tiara, Harmony Girl, High Typhoon, our Midnight Star. Then Charlie Horse back behind those, Trade Wind, Sideswipe, Show Doll, and Gregan was last all the way.
Jamie Whitney, the rider, and Leanne Aspros at Bathurst, the winning trainer. Smart Verdict, $28.90 and $6.90 for a place. Was the last start winner. In fact, it's won 2 of its last 4 starts. Just up in class a bit today, but still, it was certainly not the worst of them. It's paid well, $28.90. They're heading to the boxes at Terralgan for race 1. Mark, ridden by John Scourse. 3 Mystic Storm got 3rd, ridden by Greg Farrer. 13-10-3 official placings, race 6 at Canberra. Let's head to race 7. McJoey is back from Darwin, I noticed too, from the Barbara Joseph stable. His last 3 or 4 runs have been up at Fanny Bay, but he's back in his home territory today. McJoey ran 2nd in the Darwin Cup. Now 279 at Nowra, 7 the Black was 2nd, and 9 the reserve Cockney Cliche 3rd, 279. Now close at Canberra, Terralgan race 3, 1 Rapier Blade from 4 Misty Girl, 7 Shirley, Sherdale Magic and 2 Buster Rules, 1472. And the market, $2.90 for the red, $24 the stripe, 18 the white, $3.90 the blue, 20 the yellow, 34 the brown, $8.60 the black and the pinks at $3.50 for Terralgan in 5 minutes. A riding change at stall in the last. Number 14 Milladoni and Brave will be ridden by Miss Christine Pools, replacing Stephen Vella. Race 8, number 14 is Miss Christine Pools. Correct weight at Scone as we go to Tony at Canberra.
Thank you, gentlemen. They're all in now for the last of the day, 1630 metres. The favourite, Astrology. A big field. We've had some very good racing here today. Qantas Canberra Cup, less than 2 weeks away. Sunday, October 8. Noms for all races closed Tuesday, the 3rd. That's it, they're racing. Now, Concord Flight was slowly away with Travel to Summit. Ridden hard, Zabil's Pride is looking for the lead with Alizari. Montana Pearl, Angry Jet, all in that clump, followed by Fenian down on the inside. Then Rowdy Prince, followed by Mountain Time, Astrology, further back Kingston Shores. As they settle down, a break behind those, Miss Margikit, followed by Shecky. Then McJoey on the outside, a long break behind those, Travel to Summit. At a link then, Concord Flight is last of all. In the back stretch as they race down towards the 950 metre mark. And Alizari is the leader now. Alizari leads, Zabil's Pride is second. Out wide, Montana Pearl moves to third, running fourth. In between runners, Angry Jet, Fenian down on the inside. In behind those, Mountain Time, then Astrology on the rails. A length and a half behind those as they leave the back down the side. Rowdy Prince, followed by Miss Margikit and Kingston Shores on the rails. Further back, McJoey, followed by Shecky in the last pair. Concord Flight racing on the inside of Travel to Summit. At the 600 metres though, and Alizari's the leader. The rider riding Zabil's Pride very hard with the whip on the outside. Fenian starts a run, followed by Montana Pearl. Then Astrology, Mountain Time as they race towards the turn. Angry Jet is next, followed by Kingston Shores, angling off the rails. And McJoey's behind those, followed by Travel to Summit, Shecky. Concord Flight as well back in the straight with about 350 metres to go. And out towards the centre, Alizari's the leader. Into the clear, Astrology's running on, followed by Fenian out wide. And wider still, Mountain Time. They're spread across the track. It's Alizari the leader. And now coming quickly, Montana Pearl. And out very wide, Fenian. Fenian could beat them all. It's Montana Pearl and Fenian. They hit the line all close. Close this one, Montana Pearl or Fenian. In behind those, it's close again for the miners. Miss Margikit, Kingston Shores and Travel to Summit. Then Mountain Time. Further back then, Concord Flight, Alizari, Shecky. Then McJoey, Angry Jet, Astrology pulled up quickly. And one of the last to cross the line, Zabil's Pride. Oh, this is a tricky one. They're both out very wide on the track here. Out very wide here. Very, very wide. And we'll leave this one to the judge. 11's the winner, Fenian. 11 Fenian, out very wide, Paul Rowe at huge odds. 11 Fenian, Paul Rowe at nearly, well, treble figure odds has won the last, beating number 6 Montana Pearl, Kevin Sweeney, and number 12 is third, Miss Margikit. So if you've got the trifecta, folks, you can take the racecourse home. 11, 6 and 12. 11 the winner, Fenian, Paul Rowe for trainer George Crowley.
$134.40 for the win and $20.40 for the place. His previous 3 starts, he'd run last every time. Last at Canberra at his last 3. And today, he comes out and wins at $134.40 and $20.40. I don't know how he's done it. 6 Montana Pearl, $3.70, and Miss Margikit, number 12. Her place dividend is $19.70. She's had the one run back from a spell. I guess we can't be too hard on her, but the form of the winner going into that race was disgraceful. So no surprise to see him at those odds. Well, New South Wales is $203. So he's the biggest bolter all week, I'd say. Fenian, number 11, getting up at Canberra to the dismay of punters. Now, Terralgan race 3, number 11. There weren't too many punters lining the fence to clap him when he came back either, Fenian. Ridden by Paul Rowe, $134.40 and $20.40. If there's one thing punters hate, it's a form reversal. Montana Pearl, $3.70. Miss Margikit, $19.70. $797 the Quinella. And that trifecta was $40,837 on race 7 at Canberra. The other thing that makes it worse with Fenian, he's been racing in Class 6 company lately and being beaten. Today he was into open quality company and he's come through and won. an 8, and then Harad number